back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Anel. If you've been here before, hello once again. Nice to see you. So today, I will be sharing a little bit about how to host an epic vision board party. I'm saying host, however, it wasn't hosted at my house. It was hosted at my cousin's house, but I facilitated the event and such a great experience that I will be doing this for sure every single year with people I love. This is just simply how to host a vision board party. So what you need to take, what questions you should be asking, what the setup should look like. I want to make it fun. So we made it a breakfast event because it was on a Sunday morning and we all got together from different locations. So tip number one, have healthy food that makes you feel good. So you don't want to have junk food, chips on the table. You want food that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, makes you feel alive. We had like a fruit salad, just chopped fruit. We had like orange juice, water, bacon, eggs, biscuits. So you can make a biscuit sandwich, things of that sort. Very fun, filling food. Another tip is to have the food ready because I noticed that one thing my cousin was cooking while we are getting the things going, I was having to like wait for her, and I know what it would have been a lot smoother if we already had just food ready. So either you can pre-buy food such as like Panera bread sandwiches, have some salads ready, or food that Chipotle bowls, things of that sort, or something you can make ahead like little appetizers. That would be cool too. Like a charcuterie board in the middle of the table would be nice. Something if that's if you have a really big table would be nice. So have food that makes you feel good and have it ready so you're all doing the activity at the same time. Also, people that you invite to your vision board party, I personally would only invite people that I know are going to elevate me and that I want to help elevate as well, which you should always want to help elevate everybody. However, not everybody is willing to hear certain things. And I know for me, I really pick my inner circle. And I'm so grateful that I have, girl, gratitude all over. I'm grateful that I have amazing, wonderful women around me. So for me, that meant 3 of my cousins that we're all kind of in the same field. We're just trying to get better as women, to be honest, just trying to elevate each other, grow. And we all have something in common. We all love to do physical activities. So we get together and do hikes. But we had never got together to do something like this, like plan our future. My sister-in-law, who I dearly love, and just this year, we're slowly starting to get to really know each other. And it is amazing the relationship we're starting to fruition. And my cousin's sister-in-law was there too. So it was just amazing women and it was a great time. So yeah, have food ready and on hand. Things that will make you, fill you up and make you feel good. Another tip, not a tip, something you need. So if you're going to be hosting, you should have things ready. You can have them bring things if you like. You can tell them, but I personally like to already supply everything if I'm the one getting it together. So have enough scissors. Really important, have scissors. For everyone needs a pair of scissors. Also, like those little cutting boards you need for images and stuff. Those would be nice. They're not expensive. I've seen them like dollar stores and stuff. What are they called? Like use them for the Cricut to cut things. I wish I would have taken some of those because I cut my images all crooked and it's just not cute. Glue sticks. I have just this little container here to show you the things that I took. Glue sticks, really important. These are a must-have. Glue sticks are better than using like the white glue. That one just gets all over the place. I also had a glue tape. I don't want to end up using this, but that's another option you can have. I used a lot of like glue dots. They're like foamy glue dots because I personally like my images to like pop up. So let me show you a little bit of my vision board. It's actually a lifted, so maybe this tape wasn't the best. But there's glue tape or just tape that pops up. And they're really easy because they're already like cut off in little squares. So you just bloop, plop it on. So that's another thing. Pencils, pens, things of that sort. And stickers. Girls love stickers. I love stickers. So all kinds of stickers. I found a bunch at the dollar store that already had like amazing quotes on them. So things of that sort. We didn't use them too much, but they're good to have. So you can add a little texture, stickers, things you can add on there. So the main thing you need are images, right? So if you can, have them take their own images so they can pick out really things that hit home to them. So have them print images out either in the printer, color ink, it just looks a lot nicer, or have them print out like I did at CVS. They were 15 cents a print. You can do like Walmart, Walgreens, any pharmacy, any place, Costco that does prints, wherever you can get them like not expensive because you're going to be cutting them and stuff. So there's that. Oh, I also got these stickers. They have quotes on them. They're Amazon stickers with little wonderful quotes already. I saw some girls use those. But the main thing that if they do not take images, and it's totally fine, most of my girls did not take images, and it was okay because this worked out wonderfully. So Amazon has these vision board, are they magazines? I'm not sure what they're called. So I bought these two for vision board, and the thing is that you want to get them for the year. So this is 2025. You want to make sure you get like a new updated one. Not only does it have like the year 2025, but it has like trendy things that are going on. Like for mine, I found things like keto diet, things of that sort, you know. So it has all kinds of things. It has like the relationship things for family. They have the health things. They have everything you need in this. And what's amazing, it already comes in like little squares. So they're cut out perfectly. It has such amazing inspirational quotes. I used a whole bunch of quotes, even though I had taken my own pictures, because they were great. So pretty much girls just cut out of these. I had another one, but I completely just cut all the pages out of it. And I have them like in a box, just thrown everywhere. So I took 3 of them. We still have a whole bunch left, to be honest. I'm going to just save these for next year because the 2025, there was only a few 2025 signs. And the rest are just, it doesn't matter when you use them, you know. So I'm going to just save them for next year because it was such a great experience. So these are the things you will be needing. And I will list that in, like I said, I have another video of what a vision board is and what you need. And to host, that's what you would need. We had a total of 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 girls. Oh, actually, one of the girls, her daughter was there too, and she did a whole bunch of clippings and she made her own. She put like cats, she put crafting things. It was so cute. Put hearts, she put beaches on hers. It was nice to see her. She was only like 5, 6 years old and making her own vision board. It was really cute. So like I said, I had 3 of these magazines. They're about $20 a piece. I will link them down below. And like I said, it was totally worth it because it made it so much easier. Everyone just picked through these and they flipped to the pages they wanted. They cut it out and it was more than enough for all of us. And I still have a whole bunch to spare. So this is a must if they're not taking their own pictures. As far as supplies, you need to have the images. You need poster board, some kind of board. I have these flimsy boards. It was one big board, and I cut them in half. They were this big. They're this big, and I cut them in half. You can use foam boards. You can use just a regular cardstock, like an 8x10, if you want to make small ones. Last year, I made just small ones, and it worked out just fine. And you can get a huge pack of just regular printer cardstock and, you know, really inexpensive. You can use canvases. I know some people use canvases. You can use corkboard posters if you want to go all out on those. The only ones I had a hard time with the foam boards was pinning them on the wall. So I really like these flimsy ones because they're so easy to pin with some thumbtacks on my wall, have them right by my bed. So those are the supplies you will be needing. For the most part, that's it. It's just glue, scissors, and, you know, a few little things to add on if you want to, and a lot of inspiration. So there's a way that I facilitated that I felt made the experience wholesome, and I feel like that is what really made us open up, to be honest, to talking about it. So I gave everyone a piece of paper, and I had them write down their limited beliefs. So things that are stopping you from being the highest version of yourself. Usually there are things that you tell yourself. It is a story you're telling yourself of things you can or cannot do. So it's a limited belief. It's stopping you. And usually are things that are rooted in us from childhood. You know, things, stories people told us. And they're things that hold us back. And it feels like it's a chain holding us back from doing things, from being the best version of ourselves. So I pretty much had them write down their limited beliefs. I shared mine first, of course, because I had to be the role model. Like, this is what it is, give an example, and also be confident enough to share my limited belief. So I shared that my limited belief used to be last year that I am not confident. I would tell myself the story, I am not confident, I am very shy, that is why I can't do X, Y, and Z. And it was a story that was holding me back from honestly being the best version of myself because I felt like I've always had so much to share and I love to learn and I love to share. However, the story of me being shy, I wouldn't share anything. I would keep these things to myself. So through trial and error, working hard, and showing up for myself, I was able to overcome that. However, this year, my limited belief was I am not good enough. Therefore, I don't deserve X, Y, and Z. And that's one that I'm still working on to this day. And I see myself holding me back from a lot of things. Like, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not skinny enough. You know, blah, blah, blah. I am not good enough. Therefore, I don't deserve this. And it's a story that's just holding me back because it's the story I made up about myself. No one else is telling me these things. I made this up in my head. So it's up to me to let go of that story and rewrite a new story. So I shared that with them and they got inspired and they wrote their own limited beliefs. And I had every single one of them go and share the limited belief and then rewrite that limited belief story that they wrote down. So if it was, I think one of the girls said also, I'm not confident. I am shy. She had to go rewrite and like, I am confident and I'm not shy. And then I also had them explain what they're going to do to break that pattern. So one of the girls said, for example, she tells herself she's lazy. And then her new story was, I'm not lazy. And she's like, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a time limit every day, 10 minutes of working out versus, telling myself, if I don't work out for 2 hours, I'm lazy, So it's a story she rewrote for her. That means a lot to her. So we went around and we did that. And that was the first thing we did before even doing our vision boards. And once we all did that, I had them rewrite their story. And then I was like, let's change the mood around. Let's write some good things about ourselves and good things about life, because my main thing is gratitude. As you can see, live in gratitude, state of gratitude. I'm like blending in with my background, but you can still see the state of gratitude. Honestly, gratitude will change your life for the better. So I went around, I had them list a few things they are grateful for and share. What are you grateful for, really? Like things you cannot buy with money. For me, oh my gosh, my day goes on like when I wake up in the morning, I list so many things of what I'm grateful for and it feels so good. So, I went first and I shared. I was like, I am grateful for waking up in the morning. I'm grateful for being able to step outside and feel the sun touching my face. I'm grateful for the opportunity to go places like the gym. What it takes for me to be able to go to the gym? It is so much if you really stack it. Something so simple as that. When I go to the gym and meditate, it takes for someone to watch my kids. So I'm grateful that someone is there to watch my kids, like my parents, my husband, whatever that means. It takes having the money to be able to have a gym membership. It takes me having the energy to be able to go. It takes me, oh my gosh, if you stack it, I'm like, it takes 20 things just to be able to go to the gym, to have that card, to have the time, all the things. So we always have something to be grateful for. And we shared that, and then we got into our vision boards. So we got into the vision boards. I told them what categories they should be looking out for. So maybe writing some things in their notebook that they should be looking for. The relationship, health and wealth. That's two different things, health, wealth. The career kind of ties into the health. The spiritual and peaceful part, and that's about it. It's like, the physical body, which goes into the health as well. So it's like 6 main categories that I feel like if you touch a little bit bases on all those, you're gonna have a great lives, to be honest. And then I also explained that a vision board does not have to be just for the 1 year, the 2025. It can go on longer. You can make like 5-year goals, 10-year goals. It's just so you have focus on what your goals are, like, your more tunnel vision. Like, okay, remember, don't spend all that money because I want to buy a house soon. Don't eat all the things because, eventually you want to be healthy in the long run, all these things. So it's just a focus. And then we went around sharing our vision boards. So we all made our own vision boards. We cut out clippings. Everyone made their own. And I shared mine first. I shared my goals. I shared, that I'm grateful for the opportunity to be in a circle with those girls. And we had our intention. We shared our vision boards. Everyone got really emotional sharing their vision boards. Most of them shared they've never been that vulnerable ever. And that was really good to hear that I was able to be in that space with them being that vulnerable. And after that, we honestly planned things because we all, like I said, share things in common. We all want to be happier. Our big goal for most of us is to get more fit. So working out more, doing runs, doing things of that sort. So we're like, okay, if we don't make it happen, if we don't plan it, it's not going to happen. So we planned a run. We're like, let's do it here right now. Let's lock it in, because I noticed we all kind of get into this excuses cycle. I'm like, oh, I don't know. My schedule doesn't align. Oh, I don't know this. And I was like, just book it. Make it happen. If you do not book it, it's not going to happen, most likely. So we did book a run, and that was amazing. And honestly, it was a really great experience. Really fun. Also, another thing, you want to put like upbeat music once like everyone's done crying or whatever. I did stop the music for that because it was like very vulnerable moments when we shared like our limited beliefs and things of that sort, things where we're struggling. And stop music. And then after that, with the gratitude, I was like, okay, let's put some upbeat music, the vibes going. You could get some champagne, get little drinks in there, make it a good vibe, like a little mimosa brunch. That'd be a great time. So I had a great time, and I definitely will be doing this every year. And I really hope yours turns out great as well if you do host a vision board party. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I would love to be able to see any ideas you have, how yours went. If you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Till the next video.